Hey, welcome back to Chemical Campsite, and we're back playing Kingdom Hearts. This is the second part, and from what I can tell there's nothing left to get in here, so... And apparently we can't go through that door. Right, bear with me, we'll figure this out. Right. So this is that weird tutorial thing where it's like they don't like give you so much an objective, they just kind of want you to do it for a while. So then you're like scratching your head when you've kind of already figured it out, and then you kind of like, where's the what now? Yeah, like that. That's to the iceberg. Not sure what to go. Go with the flow. Right. Thanks, Square Enix. Alright. Go after the boy. That's some objective. Right, okay. Why does it keep going down? Ah, see, this is... Okay, right, I'm getting it now. Save slots. That's good because I haven't saved the game yet. Right, so we'll do that now. Save one. Right, that was quick. Speedy saves. Alright, straight for the door. God, I'm sick of Traverse Town. Yep, let's do this. I don't know how many games have started in Traverse Town now, but... Ugh. I prefer the other town, I forgot the name of it is. The one where you start on in Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know, that one has a bit more life to it. This one always seems so dreary. Right, slingshot. Use reality shift to launch the barrels. Well, that's something. Right. Not quite what I expected. Depending on your lock on tag, you may need to. Right. Right. Okay. This game is so. Like, I feel like it has that weird thing of being like a series that just keeps adding on to combat to the point where it's like there are some proper ridiculous elements to it now. Where am I even throwing these? Like, apparently you're getting launched over there. I assume that we're probably not going to do anything with these for a while, right? For God's sake, every time.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
No time.
Dream Eaters. That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
He even sounds pissed off.
Right, I knew that.
I swear down, whenever they want like an angsty kind of character, they must just get the voice actor just not to sleep for a few days.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up. Got it.
It's Neku.
Hey.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Hey, he's warming to us now. I hope Square Enix start adding more non-Final Fantasy characters to the series now. I mean, I guess the whole thing with him being in this is that it's like in a dream and stuff, so it makes sense. But I don't know, I'd like more non-Final Fantasy. I don't know who exactly I'd have. I think the most obvious choice would obviously be like Dragon Quest characters probably. They're the most likely because they're the most popular ones. But it depends where the series is most popular. Like I think it is popular in Japan as well. I think it has a pretty big following here, obviously, but I know that Dragon Quest isn't quite the same. Like it has a big popularity in Japan, and it's kind of just liked here. It's not like loved or anything. But I don't know. I mean, no me, because I'm a complete sucker for it. I love like Nier characters, but obviously they're a bit too dark for it, I think. So I don't know. I don't really know. I'd choose to have in it, I guess. Right. Okay. So I want to hop on there. Hey. Oh, that actually feels really good. But it's so surprising, like you expect like a system, whenever you see like a game announced for the 3DS and it's like all flow motion-y and stuff, you expect it to be kind of like flirty and a bit meh, but this surprisingly works. Right, take out the enemies. Okay. Oh, that's badass. This actually feels really good. I'm really impressed. What did he drop? I know that you carry around sort of like dream eaters, so it has like a little Pokemon style system going on in it.
These things with you, they're dream eaters too?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that just the
If
cutest?
I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
Right. Yeah, sure. That's a flashback.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back
I remember
to
this
our
now.
world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and
Right, okay, I get what's going on now, I think.
our retreat.
I remember now.
As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them.
Yeah, I remember now. Curded, like, literally the only thing that happened in that entire game was at the end. Mickey said, like, had a letter,
Or because you could open special lanes with your
which essentially kind of said, like, we're going to save all the characters from the old games.
The sleeping keyholes are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams. And benevolent
Talking about how
spirits
terrifying it is, and then look at that thing.
consume the nightmares. The Dream Eaters will guide you.
I like how they're trying to make that one cute, like the other one's terrifying.
Guided you to the keyhole you seek.
The other one's really not that
Heart
bad.
of each world.
But yeah, I remember Coded. It was this ridiculous game where you went inside like the computer and just kind of essentially it was a reason to go through every level from the first game again. It was pointless bullshit, and then the only good thing about it was at the end it kind of said like, oh, remember all these characters you've been playing as for the past couple of spin-off games? Yeah, you can save them now, which was kind of good because the characters from Dream Drop Distance and 358 and stuff are really like cool characters. So usually I'd be annoyed by like the whole, oh yeah, save everyone just because no one can die, but this one actually I was alright with it. Right, why not choose command now? Power of your spirit. Yeah. I have no choice, do I? Alright. So this thing's gonna heal me, right? But did I just create that then? Oh yeah, indeed I did. What a surprise, it's the little dog thing. Little pupper. Meow wow. I wouldn't really say, why has he got a cat name? I wouldn't really say it looks like a cat. Right, okay, that name's not gonna do, is it? Right, okay. Yeah, there you are. Where's the space? You can just use any blank spot as a space. There we go, not a cat. There we go, not a cat. But because it's definitely not a cat, why it was called Meow Meow, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's a translation error, like they looked at that like a dog, and then... Right, okay, this is this is one element of the game I didn't expect to be playing. But, you know, if it's on the 3DS and it's got off some kind of a... like, iDog thing. What were they called? The DS dog things. If you get stuck. I was never stuck. Right, perk. Pet. Right, okay. Right, okay. So I'm literally leveling this thing up right now by... Right, yeah, apparently I am leveling up by doing this. Right. Yeah, see, this is definitely not a cat. Cats don't act like this. Wait, so I'm literally... Use it. Right. So I could literally just... Surely there's a limit to me being able to do that. So I literally spend like 10 hours just rubbing this dot, like, not cat. And then... Yep. Okay, so it's one of the sort of like sphere grid style things. I'll take the HP boost, friend. Thank you. Think a critical. If you're basic attack and spirits. Centaur, both sounds. Yep, that sounds good to me. Cheers. No, I haven't got time to be taking photos of it. I had all that shit in Final Fantasy 15. Square Enix are obsessed with me taking photos and stuff. Right, you're a lot bigger than I thought you would be. Right, okay, let's go. No, apparently not very far. That's so badass. This combat system really does actually feel good. Oh, shit. Yeah, something tells me that he's going to do very little damage. Nope. Alright, okay, come on then, you. Oh yeah, I assume I'm going down here. Yep. Where the enemies are, the story is, again. For the most part. Ah, see that? Even though I don't think it's doing much in the way of damage. But that certainly did. Right, okay. Yeah, it's taking a little getting used to, but this is like a real good. I hope like this very much carries over to the next games, because I don't know, I feel like I've got a lot of freedom with this, and it plays really well with the controller, considering. I'm very impressed. I don't know, because the DS didn't even have a second analog stick, so I'm wondering how it managed to do that. I guess it used the bumpers.
I brought you Sora.
Oh, you arsehole.
What's the matter, Neku?
We were friends, you did a little smile. To be honest, Neku is a complete arsehole in the game, so.
No way! Hey, that wasn't the deal. You said you wouldn't hurt it.
Okay.
Don't, Neku! They're too dangerous. What? Why am I so?
Right. Honestly, I'm wondering this. This is like kind of like we're playing as Sora with the mindset of like his like preteen self. I assume he's about 14, 15. Here he comes. Perfect timing, right? But yeah, I assume that we're playing as Sora kind of like with like the memories of being like a grown man. Well, almost grown man. Like he's like a preteen, and he's not like a. I don't know that he's a lot older than he is in the first couple of games. I'm wondering if that's the kind of mindset that he has now. He's just got like the little kid body. Yeah, this is a lot more fun than the gummy ship missions, to be fair. Yeah, these are actually somewhat enjoyable. I don't have a clue how many points I've actually managed to accumulate. So. Oh, fucking hell, I didn't know. Oops, risk. No, this is pretty cool. As long as that's do all the tutorial bullshit again, that'd be great. Yeah, those are actually quite fun. Did I get... I'm going to assume I got the amount of points I needed, but I don't have a clue. Here we are.
Am I in Traverse
You were
Town?
surprised as Sora was.
My clothes have changed.
Sora,
Wait, so he's
where are you?
like a little kid again, but he still has like a different haircut. I'm not sure how that works out, I don't...
I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a
Oh, right,
keyhole.
okay, so...
So, this must be one of the sleeping worlds. My Keyblade. It just sort of popped into my hand when I needed it most.
Like magic.
Right. It started.
Wow. Where's your portal? It takes something special to jump between grounds without one.
Who are
Ah,
My name is
I
Joshua.
vaguely remember this
What
guy.
do you mean, portal?
Are we just skipping past the part where you tell me your name?
Riku.
Riku.
Hello there, Riku. Portals are like gateways that link up our worlds. Apparently, the world you and I are standing in right now, well, there are 2 copies of it. It's been
Typical
sort of split
Kingdom
in
Hearts
half.
drivel.
Portals are for folks like us.
So much over explanation for
There can
everything.
be
It's
2 of a
ridiculous.
world?
The world is as many things as people need it
Because
to be.
it's
The concept that we all live in the same world, that's just in our heads. Surely you knew.
so all of this is just trying to say this isn't Traverse Town from before. It's just a different version of Traverse Town.
Sorry. I don't trust you.
At least.
To be honest, I wouldn't trust him.
I'm looking for a girl named Rhyme. She's the key to the portal. And on the other side, who knows who we'll find?
I don't even remember if he was a bad guy.
Even your friend.
I don't think he was. Oh no, wait, I remember him now. He's
You
real
know
dodgy.
Sora?
Now I have your attention. But unfortunately, I don't know where he is. If he's not in this version of the world, I can only assume he has to be in the other one.
Ah, so that's what the whole Dream Drop thing's about.
Okay. You want to find Rhyme? You got it. Let's go.
That's because I know that this game requires you to play, like, you play through things twice. I just kind of assumed that it would be like one person's in it at one time, one person's in it at another, but I guess what it's doing is you're in completely different versions of it. Which, you know, it is what it is. Approach pink dot and press defeat. Right. Okay. God, this game is dense for what it is. It's got a lot going on. Yo. Honestly, I'm kind of wondering which ones, like, who plays how exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have to learn all of the flow motion shit again though. Wait, how do I use that again? Forgot. Oh, damn it. Shit. Oh wait, no, I remember. Oh, see, now that's badass. Even though it sounded like pathetic when it dropped. Right, okay, I'll open you. That music would imply there's enemies still around, but I don't know that. Nope, there you are. Oh no, that's a terrifying one. Right, okay. So should I be switching the Sora out? Friendship portal. Borrow these spirits, the spirits will return home after a certain amount of time. Right, okay then. I'm not going to question it.
Joshua, why don't they ever attack you?
They being dream eaters? They won't go after you unless you're a dreamer. Which is funny because I've got plenty of dreams.
But they're definitely attacking me. So, you think I'm a dreamer?
Every human being is a dreamer.
Yeah.
I had a friend once who said he never dreamed of anything. But it turned out that his were the most powerful dreams of all. You sort of remind me of him.
I think he's talking about Neku.
Why don't we give your dreams shape? In this world, they take form as dream eaters, which can become great allies.
I feel like this kid sounds a lot younger than he looks. Like, he sounds half our age, yet he's as tall as us, which is kind of like... Yeah, create... Right, I guess it's my turn to create... Well, my turn, I'm playing his birth, what the hell. Yeah, I'm not making the same one twice. I'll make one of you. Swear to God if he has the same command. Spark drive. See, that's interesting. Yes. Swear to God if I have to fucking stroke this thing for like half an hour. Right. Komoribat. Well, I mean, they got the name right, at least in this one. So, I'm gonna reward him for that. Oh, it's not gonna fit, is it? Shit. Alright. Okay. That'll do. It's real bad. These things are really cute. Right. And even the evil ones don't look like that menacing, really.
I got you now, Joshua.
I see, I remember this kid.
Once I take you down, yo, me and Rhymes is going back where we belong.
I didn't know they had the whole, like, world ends with you casting it. I'm kind of
How many
impressed.
times do we have to go over this? You've been tricked by that rogue in the black coat.
What? Black coats?
Oh, I wore one of those ones.
That's...
I'm telling you, you've made a friend of our enemy.
They're all the rage
Just
back where I
kidding,
come from.
right? Your inverse psychiatry ain't gonna work. Let's go, Dream Eaters.
Oh, jeez, he has the big one.
What? Ugh, man, not cool.
Wait, so they can control dreamers, but they just don't get hit by them. Because I'm kind of wondering what the hell they're fighting. So Riku each link with spirits in their own unique ways. Right, so how do I link with them? Completely fill up the spirit. Right, okay. The link gauge will refill the spirit attacks. Yep, yep. Yep, I get it. Okay, let's go. Oh god, the combat's ace. I just feel bad for like slaughtering these like adorable little like thingy animals. Sorry, kittens. I thought I saw something up there, but I guess not. Ooh, jeez. Right, that's that one. Yeah, this definitely feels a lot better than the forward. Wow. Told you. I'm kind of wondering what's going on with the whole world ends with you cast being on it though. Like, I expected like one or two. I knew Neku was in the game, but I'm really surprised that it has all of the characters in. I only briefly remember like the other two, like that Joshua guy. I vaguely remember he joins your team, and he was as weird as he was just now. But apart from that, I don't really remember him. As for the guy in the little beanie who just went by, he's basically just snow. I do remember him. He was part of your team as well. And yeah, shit goes down with that guy. But yeah, I won't spoil the game because it's definitely worth playing. Even though there's like 13 quid on the App Store, which is, you know, app prices are weird, aren't they? Like, you're willing to pay like 30 or 40 quid for an actual game, but if it's on the App Store, you're like anything over a $5 and you kind of like turning your nose up at it a little bit. Because I don't know, like you don't play games that are on the App Store like as the same way you would a normal one. Like I'll buy them if they're on offer. Like I bought Final Fantasy 6 the other day on there because it was like 3 or 4 quid, and that's fair enough. But I don't know. Yeah, you feel a bit guilty about buying. Right, shit, I'm just wasting shit there. But yeah, I guess there's a reason that free-to-play games dominate the App Store then. It's my fault. But, yeah. Square Enix are pretty good with the ports, to be fair. Like, I probably would pay that much for it. It's just like, I remember when I had it on the 3DS, I got like easily like way past the halfway point. It's kind of one of those things where it's like going back through its pain in the ass. It's the same thing problem I have with ever playing back through Bioshock and what other games? Another game that I've got through halfway and I've done it so many times now that I just cannot be asked to play it again. Are these things just gonna keep reappearing or? Yeah, I think they are. Well, let's hop around and see what's about. I feel like this box was conveniently placed for me not to stand on it, apparently. I'd be surprised if this was like... Am I supposed to like use the link gauge? Because I'm not really sure how. Right, okay, that's how, but it's not. It's not letting me use it. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, that is badass. Yeah, oh, fuck's sake, I've been pissing the ball on. That's what I was supposed to do. Quality gameplay on Comical Campsite. Right, engage complete. Thank you.
You know what? Forget it. This is stale, yo.
That is one badass
Playing
hat.
the tough guy 24/7? I'd be worn out too.
I think you like skulls.
I just want to protect the one person who matters.
I know the feeling.
Relatable.
Why am I suddenly so
I don't get it then when like this happens, is his character literally like asleep on the floor while he playing as the other one? Yeah, I'll view it now. It's weird that it gives you the option to watch cutscenes now. Like these seem like the most important ones.
Long ago, in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light, a gift many believed from an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries.
Yep.
But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves.
I like that Kingdom Hearts is still like a big mystery. Like still no one really knows what's in it and stuff.
These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart.
Oh, Disney magic.
With that light, the world was remade as we know it today, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky.
So it was all connected at one
As
point.
for the real
Is I guess what it's
Keyblade,
saying.
it did not survive the battle. The two elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces. 7 of light, 13 of darkness.
Reventus.
As for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it was swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. As long as it remains there, even the brightest world will have its dark corner.
Right.
After all, light begets darkness, and darkness is drawn to light.
So basically,
For this
Star
reason,
Wars.
some decided to use the Keyblade, a weapon designed to conquer the light, to defend the light instead. These were the first heroes of the Keyblade.
Yep, that's stuff that happens. I'm kind of confused on is like the end goal to get rid of the darkness completely, or is that going to be one of those things where it's kind of like you need darkness for light to be sort of usual thing?
Where is he?
Right.
They're both gone.
Because I assume.
Before I fell asleep,
Right.
Neku said that he and that creep in the coat had a deal. But what was the deal?
Drugs.
Are the two of them in
Hard
league?
drugs.
That can't be right. We never even found Neku's
Why
part.
is he humming to himself?
I guess I should just take a look around.
Yeah, that usually works. But yeah, it seems like the world's doing mostly alright as it is now. Or are we too like... Is what it's trying to say that the world's not okay right now? It's really odd, I don't know, like this... The series does a poor job of explaining itself. I know that a lot of the whole thing with the Keyblade War and stuff is supposed to be explained in the mobile game, but I'll be damned if it's really explained anything. And then there's a there's a film attached to this HD collection, which is like also supposed to like help explain it. But that, from what I know, isn't like it's not the same story as the mobile game. Like they're both separate. And I think I saw somewhere that eventually the mobile game is going to explain like the Keyblade War and how it happened and stuff, but not for a while. And it's just all about like how much time you're actually willing to put in to find that out. Like the mobile app's a fucking grind. Like there are all these like little missions, and I think at the minute there's something ridiculous like 300 of them, 300 like 500 of them, and it's like who has the time to play all those like, and that's not even over yet. Like the Keyblade War's going to explain like way later on. it is kind of a fun grind, like, but I don't know, there's a lot of moments where you kind of like, oh, I can't be dealing with this, because like the story is like literally like 2 slides of text most of the time. It's like Aladdin telling me that he didn't steal something, go find 7 medals to prove I didn't steal it, and that's pretty much all that you ever see. And then every like 300 missions or something, it'll say something like real cryptic and interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's still probably one of the more addictive mobile games I've played, just because of the fact that you can actually like play it, like you're not constantly like waiting on wait timers, which is nice. And Square Enix pretty generous with the jewels and stuff, but I don't know, I wish there was more to it. Like, I know they're adding multiplayer and stuff, but I guess, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm just doing busy work constantly on it, and I wish I was like, I had more of a stake in it, I guess. But yeah, I think coming back here is a good place to end it. This has been part 2 of the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and see you around.